Hello. I'm here to play Stardew Valley. So I'm going to start up a new game. Signy, Fawn Farm, and Love. I'm going to choose the yellowish kitty. Just kind of change some of the settings here. I'm really not too particular, but I figure I should do some customization. I've played this game before, but first time recording it. And just sort of want to have fun. I've always wanted to make a video. So here is my first 4 days in a new Stardew Valley game. And I'm having the intro because I think it's fun. Oh, it's Grandpa. And for my very special granddaughter, I want you to have this sealed envelope. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. I can feel that in my real life. When that happens, my dear, you'll be ready for this gift. Oh, am I ready? I am burnt out in my real life. Now let Grandpa rest. Some years later, Joja, join us, thrive. I actually don't work at a place like this, but I do work at a desk. And if you can hear, my little cat is next to me. His name is Pumpkin. It would really suck to work in such a place with dirty desks like that. I'm finally tempted to open the letter. Let's see what we're gonna see. It is... I don't know. Dear Signy, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature, so I dropped everything and moved to the place. I've enclosed the deed to my place, my pride and joy, Fawn Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I hope you'll honor the family name, my dear. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Lewis is indeed alive. Look at us driving into town on a bus. It's very eco-friendly. I'm surprised in this game you don't have a car. I live in a place where you have to have a car. So. Stardew Valley, half a mile away. Ugh, I wish I could live here for real. It seems nice. Hello, you must be Signy, says Robin. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm is right over here if you'll follow me. Oh, it's so picturesque. This is Fawn Farm. Oh, a lot of work to do. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. And here we are, your new home. Ah, the new farmer. Welcome, I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in, it's quite a big deal. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Rustic? That's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Rude. Don't listen to her, Signy. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. Guess he caught her. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should go get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Well, good luck. One of the hardest things about this game is getting used to the controls. I still mess up, and I've played, like, I don't know, 30 hours of this game? I always forget how to do things. Oh, let's see. Welcome to living off the land. Let's get some tips. Chop wood and search for wild forage to earn some cash. Okay. Gotta light the fire. Maybe get some other things. Am I gonna be lucky today? Neutral. Alrighty. And then I have a gift. Love gifts. Parsnip seeds. You received 15 parsnip seeds. Here's a little something to get you started. So I got my missions. I'm kind of more of a casual player, so I don't play quick. And I don't play competitively, so I'm just kind of doing whatever I feel like doing. I try to accomplish the things in the journal. But I don't rush. Hardest part about this is you have so little energy in the beginning game, or your tools are not that very good, so it takes a lot of energy just to do a little bit. And I don't like killing the small trees. Don't even like killing the big trees, but you gotta have wood in this game. And I've learned if you leave the grass alone, it's good for once you have chickens and cows and stuff. It's looking good. I'm not very coordinated, but the game is still fun. I play on a Mac, so that could be partially why. Let's plant those parsnips. Honestly, my least favorite thing in this game is watering. I mean, that's probably why I'm not able to keep plants alive in real life. Just gonna clear out as much as I can. Sometimes I romanticize this type of life. Seems like it would be nice. But then I think about my real life, and I rarely go outside, and every time I go outside I think, oh, I should do this again, and then I don't. Not for a long time, not until necessity happens. There's just a certain type of joy of using your body, and I don't do it enough. Let's go check out, see if Robin, what everything costs at Robin's house. Probably should have made a box, but I don't have enough wood for that. I always fill up on my items too quickly. Okay, knock down that tree. I remember one of the first times I played this game, I didn't have any new trees for winter. I hadn't cut them down early enough so that they grew back, and I think I'm gonna capitalize on the wood and how fast it grows in spring and summer while it still is growing. So, can't really buy anything here, but I never actually looked this far down the list. So that's pretty cool. I love plants. I wish I didn't forget to water them in real life. Or when I do water them, I overwater them. It's a lot of gold. 4,000, 6,000, 1,000, 100 gold. Probably want to build that one, but I need to build like a chicken coop first. So I didn't realize I had already met her, even though she is Robin. Maru. I think her little art thing is cute. I've been looking forward to meeting you. Then we got the scientist, Demetrius. I love him. He's cool. And I totally would walk through people's houses. I rarely go into that basement room. I should check it out one day. So I usually just, like, clear the land for the first few days, so this time I'm trying to explore, and talk to a lot of people. Linus usually seems to not like me. Anyway, the mine is not open yet, so I don't remember what triggers it. But I know it's within, like, halfway through spring at least that it comes online. Oh, we got a little horseradish. Oh, yeah. Ooh, am I gonna get that radish? Oh, I am. Okay. I've recorded this before, and then I'm watching over and talking, so... I like to play the game while I'm watching TV. Yeah. No, I don't have enough space for the daffodil. Yep. Oh, look at me. Trying to... Yay. I don't even think the daffodil gives you any energy. As you can see, the one part of the game that I'm not good at is the social aspect. Which is also, I didn't intend to give her a gift. I was just trying to walk because I'm always holding things in my hands as I walk. And yeah, I'm keep on blocking her way. Abigail, if I remember correctly. I think Leah is sweet. Caroline, I love her hair. Green hair is fabulous. Yeah, I thought maybe I could buy trees, and then I saw the price tag, and I was like, no. Let's buy some beans. I figure those will be good because you don't have to replant them. I don't know how true that is, though, so. I've never actually researched what's the most, the best thing to buy in this game. Like to plant, especially in the early game. So I'm not really thinking, and I'm just walking everywhere. I tend to waste a lot of time walking, and then I remember where I'm supposed to go. I don't even have ADHD. But I still forget stuff. I know a lot of people like that. Yeah, I can't buy any. Or... yeah, that's gonna cost a lot of money. Alrighty, can't do anything. At least I can meet Clint. I wonder if he's a romanceable character. I've never actually successfully romanced a character. I usually play to get resources. I like resource management games, so yeah. I don't know if it's better to sell forage or to eat it. I really should look that up too. So the seashells, I think they're fabulous. I thought Willie would be here, which is why I came. Then I realized you have to get a letter from him that he's back in town before you go and see him. You can tell I don't play this game often. But, I don't know if I'm so much of a game kind of person as an escapist. Just playing, well, also I love resource management. Putting things where they need to go to give you more things. Just build an empire, but in Stardew Valley. Just love the cottagecore vibes of this game. And so I'm trying to introduce myself to anyone. Love Emily's hair too. I think I love unnatural colored hair. If I remember correctly, Emily is the one who does like sewing and stuff. Jody, I think she's Vincent's mom. And Caroline. Abigail, oh, the purple hair one, yep. My name's Vincent. Mama says not to talk to strangers, but you seem kind of okay. Now we're talking to the doctor. Really haven't done too much with him. The social aspect of the game scares me, which is probably why I've never played it. So. And I had to avoid that daffodil because I had no spaces. Gotta get rid of those beans. Starter beans. And I'm definitely not the most elegant here, but I play at my own pace. I see some people gaming and it's like, wow, you guys are intense, and I love it. But sometimes games stress me out already, so I can't even imagine going even more far. Yeah, you can't step on the square while putting in the plant, which is something I did not realize when I first started playing this game. Do that watering. Cut down a pine. Oh, ooh, I'm gonna plant an extra seed here. Look at how smart I am. I don't actually know if planting the seeds is better than selling them. I guess I'm not very strategic. I don't know. I've started looking up what kind of gifts the villagers like in another game that I'm playing. But It's hard, I suppose. It's like trying to please people, but they're not real people, so I guess I have a hard time suspending my disbelief. Oh, see, I cut the grass there on accident. I love pine trees in real life. I think they're gorgeous. I don't know what that tree... Oops. Yeah, so I'm always touching the wrong buttons. Oh, I can make a box now. Hell yeah. Love having a box. I don't like selling things, because sometimes in the later game you need the things, and then you're like, I sold like a whole bunch of those early in the early game of this game. Early game of this game. Alrighty. So I'm low on energy. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna cut more trees, apparently. I have a good time. I don't know why I find myself so pleased at the simple things, you know? Really wish I didn't have to cut the trees in this game. I kind of like the idea of permaculture more. So, like, more natural and less, like, crop-based kind of farming. You know, sometimes I watch people's Stardew Valley games where they show you how they do stuff, and they're, like, super into the game, like, years in, and, oops, can't get past there. And they have such intense farms. It's, like, systematic. I'm very impressed. And I wish I could do that. But also, I don't know if I have the ambition for it. Yeah, getting across this landscape is pretty hard, I've noticed. And when you're low on energy, you don't want to destroy too many rocks. So I'm trying to avoid them here, if you can see that. I think scything grass does not take energy from you. Oops, hit the big rock. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's back there. See, I'm here for this copper rock things. Love the copper ore rocks. Yeah, but I'm running out of energy. Yeah, I've seen some people play this game, and what they do is, to get the most out of their time, they will work until they're exhausted. And they'll just, like, faint. And if you don't have much money, it's totally okay, because no one will take money from you. Like the ambulance or the Joja people, whoever takes you when you faint. If you go past your exhaustion point or you stay out too late. But it makes me feel like I failed, so I don't like to do that. But apparently it's strategic, so... You can tell what inspired me to make this video was watching other people's videos, and I love watching people. But they all are super advanced, so... Just, you know, playing the game. Let's see. Ooh, I'm gonna reorganize stuff. Trying to recenter that TV. Uh-oh. What am I trying to do? Oh, I'm trying to see if I can make anything. Probably have enough fiber and rock to make a campfire. But I was not making it. Getting to bed late. I apologize about the dog's noise. Alright. Oh, a new day. Oh, I'm not moving. Alrighty. Getting started right away. Oops, who's there? Saw Clint yesterday, but... yeah. Yeah, I want a furnace. Love a furnace. It's like one of my favorite aspects of this game. It's gonna give me some blueprints. Yay! Seems like we don't have YouTube in this world. Because I would look it up on YouTube. When you've smelted a few copper bars, consider having me upgrade one of your tools. It can make your work a lot easier. Yeah, I really want to do that. Oh, well, okay, I'm heading home. Take it easy. Colin's a good guy. Alrighty. Oh, I got a letter. What am I gonna do? Ooh. It's an advertisement for a backpack. It's their affordable size 24 backpack. Yeah, I don't know if I can afford that. It's probably like 2,000 gold. Oh, Willie's in town, so I can actually go see him and get my fishing pole now. I love free gifts, so let us see. What am I gonna do? I gotta water the plants, so hopefully I do that. Oh, there we go. Taking care of responsibilities instead of what I'm doing right now, which is narrating this video instead of doing stuff I need to do. Wanted to have fun tonight. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Yeah, the water can doesn't seem to have a lot of water. And what's really hard is this beginning game is I haven't really cleared enough of the land to walk easily from one place to the next. Okay. I've tried so many times in my real life to grow things. I was even in a botany class and we had to grow things. I tried to grow cilantro and I saw other people's final projects because we were all posting pictures and yeah, everyone else's grew like mad and mine looked sad. So, I don't know, I just don't have a green thumb, I guess. Which is why this game is nice. I don't know if you can hear this cat, but this is Hank. He wants love. Alright, gonna get some copper. I'm hoping for enough copper to build a furnace, but I don't think I've looked at how much gold there is required for a furnace. Oh, there's all worms. Love that. Alright. I gotta have an artifact now. I'm surprised a rusty spur is an artifact, but you know. For some reason, the geode part of the game does not entrance me as much as you'd think it would. But I like getting the surprises, but I usually go straight to the museum with them, so the gems and whatnot that you get from the geodes. I think one of my favorite parts too, in addition to growing the plants, is but not watering them, is cracking open the copper ore rocks. Because because they're usually pretty plentiful, so it's a quick reward. I really would like to get like cows and chickens early in the game, but I know I don't have enough money for that. Yeah, I bet there's a really efficient way to play this game. I mostly use a lot of time walking around, checking things out. I think this is Leah's cabin. Yeah, Leah. Or Lee? Leah, I would guess. This is a different way to get into town. I felt so smart when I figured this out. And so you can't enter people's rooms when you first go into their house, unless you're good friends with him, which you're not in the beginning of the game. So I don't think I could even say hi to that blonde guy until later. As I said before, the social aspect of this game is one of the hardest for me. Yeah. I know other people play and they get married and have a kid in the game, and I've never done that. But also, I usually have only played until like the second or third year. The first time I played was several years ago, and I think I got to the third year, and then I recently started playing. But I have this desire to record. Oh, we got something. Willie. Ahoy there, miss. Heard there was a new newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to bug me a new rod, or buy me a new rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. Well, thank you, Willie. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive, and hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. I love that he thinks I'm gonna fish. Fishing is one of the aspects of the game that I have not mastered, so it's really hard for me. But I have my fishing pole now. And somehow I have to get rid of something else. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of that, so. Awesome. There's good water here in the valley, all kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyway. Well, he's a good guy too. I think every character in this is a good guy in this game. I've never really talked to Shane, which is the most unfriendly of the characters in this game, so don't know too much about him. But I heard if you marry him, you get blue chickens. So I don't know what that's about. I haven't married anyone in the few times that I've played this game. Alright, I have to skip over that daffodil. What am I doing? Oh, I'm checking the trash cans. I heard if you check the trash cans, you can get some loot or something. So, alrighty. My first night was good, Lewis. The fact that I'm still checking the trees, like I suddenly have $5,000 or $4,000 or $8,000. It's kind of funny to me. Alrighty. Have to skip that daffodil too. So I have 13 copper ore as of right now. I'm gonna see what I can do. See, I thought the furnace, I think it's the furnace that I'm trying to craft here. It's only store stone and copper ore, and it's 20 copper ore, which I don't have yet, and I used all the rocks in my area. So, or all the copper ore rocks in my area, so far at least. I need to cut more trees, but I'm very low on energy, so let's see how many I do. I actually really like the tree cutting down part of the game. I just wish it didn't take so much energy. There's a satisfyingness to cleaning up the landscape. But part of me wants it to stay the same. See, in real life you can step over things like rocks, so they don't block your movement. But in the game, it's not true. I wonder what my favorite tree is. Oh, I know what my favorite tree is. It's ginkgo trees. Ginkgos are gymnosperms, but what's interesting about them is their sperm, the male part, like the pollen part, but it's not pollen because it's a gymnosperm. Or I don't know if I'm talking about it right. But anyway, it needs water to fertilize the eggs. So that's interesting because that's like a feature of earlier plants, like the bryophytes and stuff. And bryophytes are mosses and stuff like that. So I decided I wanted to check out over here. Trying not to destroy my energy bar and like lose all my energy. Yeah, I don't like fainting in this game. Interesting fact, I've never fainted in real life. Wait for my return on the dawn of your 3rd year. I thought Grandpa died. So this one has always confused me, and I don't think I've gotten to the 3rd year playing this game, so that's a mystery for me that I'm gonna, I guess, solve in this game. Because I'm determined to just go as far as I can in this game and really explore the world here. Whatever this once was, it's in ruins now. It's a greenhouse. Spoiler alert. I should say the spoiler before, but I'm assuming anyone who's watching this doesn't mind spoilers. So, I honestly don't know too much about this game. I've seen other people play it, and there's huge functionality in this game, so that I have not even reached. I finally got to like where the bus works one time. So yeah, so you can't pick up multiple leeks if they're of different statuses. So that one's like a gold star leek, so I have to eat it in order to pick up the next one. I probably should be selling these, but I don't know if I do. Oh, I ate it instead. Oh yeah, I have barely any energy. That totally makes sense. But I don't think they're actually that useful in terms of energy, so yeah, the bus doesn't work yet. I've never gone up here, so I thought maybe there'd be like a secret passageway. Because sometimes you find things in games like this. What I really like about this game is the slow pace. So if I hadn't seen other people's videos of how far they'd gotten, I wouldn't even realize that I was behind. Now I do realize that I'm not getting to all of the things in this game, but at least I'm having fun. Ooh, Marnie. She's the one that sells the cows and the chickens and all the animals and sells hay and stuff. So I went here to see if I could buy anything so I could eat something so I could get some more energy. Because it's only 7:20 p.m. and I want to try to use the day a lot more. So, gotta walk away from the bar to eat my bread. Oh, Pam. Gus, the chef and owner of the Star Drop Saloon. That is such a cute name. Oh, I have another cat here. I work part-time at Gus Saloon. It pays the bills. Honestly, a part-time job paying the bills is very impressive. I have to work full-time, so. What do you want? Go away. Oh yeah, Shane. I've never tried to talk to him too much. I mean, I introduced myself, but I'm not the type of person to, like, keep on trying to talk to someone who doesn't want to talk to me. Ooh, Clint. I gotta give him the correct orb. So even in this game, I, like, suffer from my social proclivities. Like, I'm still shy in this game. I still don't want to approach people that are angry, which is what I am like in real life. Try to avoid conflict. Yeah. Ah, it's 8:30 already. What am I gonna do? I do have enough energy to go do something now before the nighttime hits. Yeah, I don't know if I should sell that sap, but I think it does something, so I'm keeping it for now. Oh, I'm gonna sell the daffodils because I don't think they have a purpose. But I could be wrong. In my beginning games, I used to sell the seeds that I got, and I realized you have to go replant them to get more trees, so now I've started planting seeds. I don't remember what this tree is. It has a cute seed, if I remember correctly. No, this one doesn't give a seed. Maybe it's an oak tree. No, it doesn't look like an oak tree, though. Oak trees are more spindly. The interesting thing about pine trees is their leaves, the pine needles, are extremely conserving water. So they're designed, well, not designed, but they evolve to be really good at conserving water. Oh, I'm almost out of energy here. Which is why you see pine trees in dry places sometimes, and why you see them on higher mountain ranges where there's more snow. It's because where there's more snow, they might not actually be getting that much moisture, because it's snow, it's like frozen, so they're not incorporating it. Your number one source of news. It's gonna rain. Oh, I love rainy days in real life and in the game because I don't have to water. Ooh. If you see kid in Nolan's future, you've come to the right place. Mildly perturbed. So I'm not gonna have a lucky day. So I heard that when you don't have a lucky day, fishing won't be as successful, and like going in the mines won't be as successful. The mines are a later game that, a later part of the game, I think halfway through spring, that you get to. Oh, I leveled up. Look at me. Getting my pickaxe proficiency. And foraging. Now I gotta get my farming up. See, I love how much profit farming produces, so. Yeah. Going to day 3? I'm going to day 3 now. This is awesome. This is real-time gaming right here. It's kind of slow. I didn't realize until after I was done how long this game took. When I saw how long I had recorded this for, so. But it's kind of fun. Well, not kind of fun, it's actually fun. Wish I had more time for gaming. I like the idea of escapism. As a child, I used to read a lot. Now as an adult, I don't. When I went to college, all the reading I had to do, I had so much reading to do that I couldn't read for fun anymore. And since then, I really haven't picked up many books, maybe 2 or 3 in 10 years. Yeah, I'm old. Well, I'm not old, but not super young anymore. So yeah. And when I used to play this game, I used to clear the tiny trees, but I didn't realize they give you a lot more wood if you wait for them to mature, even though they're kind of in the way in the beginning. So in my last game, I had this same landscape, and I used this area as my orchard area. So I cleared it and then let it be my orchard area. So I start clearing this area, but I completely forgot that that big rock is blocking my way, so it's not even a viable path anyway. Just pickaxing. I remember once when I was a kid, I listened to a book on an audiobook, and I was gardening for like 5 hours while I was just basically picking weeds in a garden, and it was the most lovely time. Oh, see, my inventory is full. Oh, I have some seeds. Acorn means oak tree, I think, so those are oak trees, the ones, I guess. You gotta plant the seeds, and they gotta be far enough away from other trees that they can grow, is what I remember you have to do in this game. Yeah, cutting down trees and destroying rocks is so cathartic. I usually have to think a lot in my life, so the fact that this is very little thinking is very nice. I like to play other games too, like Stellaris, which is a space game. But I think you have to be a lot more strategic in that one, and it's not so aesthetic, so you're not like just getting in the vibe, which I do in this game. I've started following like content creators who talk about like what I call a cozy game. I didn't know that's what it was called, but I vibe with it for sure. So I took screenshots of all the cozy game titles that are coming out, and I'm looking for recommendations. So just want things that are nice to play, that pass the time and feel rewarding but not stressful. I put a lot of stress on myself in my real life, so game life should be not stressful. Which is funny because I actually really love like action TV with like a lot of, well, not suspense, but action. So, but I've been leaning away from that lately because I am very stressed in my day-to-day life, so. God, I've made a kind of impromptu path there. Still have to wiggle around, but it's doing a lot better. And it's only noon. That's amazing. Sometimes you get so much done in the morning. Funnily enough, I'm not a morning person, so. Plants are watered. Ooh, I'm gonna plant some more mixed seeds, and the ground will be automatically watered because it's raining. Love that for me. Trying to keep the grass in this game so that once I build the silo, a lot of it goes to the silo when I cut it down. I don't remember what I tried to do after this point. Well, I'm checking if there's anything to like forage. And I remember that I should cut down these trees because they grow back pretty quick, but I don't have almost any energy, so I don't do it. I'm just walking. It's funny because if this was real life, like it would get, I wear glasses, so it would get in my glasses. Yeah, when you wear glasses, you prefer hats in the weather, in the rain, because it at least makes your glasses not quite as wet, so it makes it easier to see. I think it would be fabulous to go out in the rain without glasses and be able to see everything. I've recently bought contacts like 2 years ago, and I've worn it a few times. And they're just amazing because the world is completely different when you're not wearing glasses. Yeah, don't have enough money for any of this ore. So. So I'm going back, I guess. I'm gonna see if I can buy any seeds. I don't remember. I know this is not an 8-bit game, but I love the aesthetic of 8-bit games. I remember when I was in college, I thought that it'd be really cool to make a game. When I was younger, I would actually make like games out of like, not cardboard, but like craft paper, and make a little board and come up with rules and stuff. So I thought it'd be really fun to make an 8-bit game. And I tried to research how to do it, and it was just, I didn't understand. I know more Python now, but I didn't know enough, and I really don't know how to do the graphical aspect of games. It's just a skill set I don't have, and I imagine it's really hard because there's so much to see in this game. But I wanted to create a game when I was in college. Just some like little 8-bit kind of thing. I love the aesthetic of old style games. I know it's not completely old style, but it's got that kind of vibe. I don't even remember Elliot. Is he the guy with the long hair? Maybe. So for some reason I always go and fix that thing pretty early in the game, that 300 pieces of wood, because it's an achievable goal. Like getting like $3,000 or $4,000 to build one of the structures seems hard, but like just 300 pieces of wood, I could just use all my energy and get that. But in the early game, you use so much energy just to cut down one tree, so. Doing pretty good here. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to see if like selling some of the sap would be good, but then I'm like, oh, whatever. So I don't. I didn't realize fishing actually makes you tired, because foraging doesn't seem to do that, but fishing does. Not as much as chopping a tree, though. So as you can see, I haven't mastered fishing. I wonder if there's a strategy for this. But I did catch the fish, so I'm pretty proud of myself. A sunfish. I'm hoping that the sunfish gives me a good amount of gold, because I'm barely putting anything in the box. Sometimes I play this game and I put a lot in the box early on. I just pretty much dump everything. But for some reason I'm hoarding this time. I think because one time I didn't have enough grass. Like the strands of grass that you get when you destroy these things with the scythe. Fiber. And And I was regretting all the fiber that I had put in the box. So here I'm trying to explore a little bit. Love that beautiful tree. It's gorgeous. And I remember there was like some secret passageway over here, so I was trying to go over here. Without using too much energy, obviously. But I didn't go to the secret passageway. I'm really avoiding destroying anything with my extremely low energy bar. Ah, it's locked. Can I hear someone inside? I don't know if other people do this, but I once had a FedEx person come to the door, and I think they knocked, and I didn't get up because I just was nervous about going to talk to them and having a human interaction, so I didn't. And then I found out that there was a note on the door afterwards that I had to sign for a package, so they had to come back the next day, and I felt so bad. But, I mean, it is what it is. Usually I go and get the door if something happens like that. I love the darkness. I know it's like 8:30 at night in the game, but I'm a nighttime person, so it's my vibe. So here I'm checking if there's any leaks, because I'm like so low on energy, I'm hoping that there's some leaks down here. But there is not. Check this one, just in case that's important to the game. So I'm trying to go back up to the farm, but I don't know where I am. And then I remember that there's this like shack that sells hats down here. But I guess I hadn't gotten far enough in the game to get that shack. So does the dandelion? Oh, dandelion gives me a tiny bit of energy, which is nice. Here I'm trying to see if that goes anywhere. I've never gotten far enough in the game that I did anything with that. So I don't know where that leads. So here, I accidentally pressed the journal button, so just checking out what I have to do, which is put things in the museum and build a furnace. I still don't have enough ore for the furnace at this point, so. Oops. I went to a place I didn't expect. Back to this beautiful tree. Oh, pressing the wrong buttons again. Oh. So now I'm checking if the secret passageway is there. Which I don't know why I didn't do before, but... And see, there's a piece of wood blocking it, and the wood is one that you can't destroy until you get like 2 levels higher on the pickaxe or something like that. So that'll be a while before I access that area. Yeah, I heard if you want to advance quickly in the beginning game, you got to do a lot of fishing. And that's what I could do, but don't exactly want to fish. I don't know if anyone has ever like fished in real life. Oops. It is quite monotonous. So, I mean, if you like that sort of thing, yeah, it's nice for thinking and talking, but it takes a while. And also, just like in the game, you don't always catch a fish, even when you get a nibble. So, I haven't done it maybe for 20 years, since I was a little kid, so. Oh, it's gonna be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. That means I have to water. And what is my future tomorrow? Ooh, I think it's gonna be good. Lucky. barely made any money. I know this is not the way to play this game. But I'm having fun. It's not a race, it's the journey, right? I gotta water my plants. See, in real life, I would set up a sprinkler system to do this, and I know you can do that later in the game, but you can't do that early. And I really like how much money you get from farming, so like I like to do it even though it has to be manual in the beginning. But yeah, in real life, I would set up a sprinkler system. My wife actually waters all the plants like by hand in our house. If I was in charge of it, I would do it differently, but also that would require a lot of ugly little pipes and stuff, or little hosing things around the house, and take a lot more technical skill that I currently have. But yeah, I've always dreamed about automating a garden. That would be really fun, and I know they sell kits for that, but like doing it yourself with like a little Raspberry Pi thing would be really fun. I don't know enough about little Raspberry machines, so... But it sounds fun, at least. So here I'm switching back and forth between weapons, even though I should just, like, walk around the thing and do the rock before, but... I don't always think things through. I think I'm going more methodical, like clear this area rather than clear all the rocks first, you know? Which is a strategy. Don't know if it's the best strategy, but... I think I went to bed late the night before, so I didn't get as much energy, and that was something I didn't realize when I first started playing this game, is if you go to bed too late, you lose some of the energy for the next day, and you're tired the next day. That's something to be wary of. And one thing I'm not good in this game is eating, because it consumes things that you could sell, so... yeah. Look at me. Alrighty, getting those rocks taken care of. Oh, I gotta pick it up. I think physical labor would be fun when I play this game, and then I actually do some, like in the backyard, or some home improvement project, and I'm like, oh wow, this is tiring. People who are able to do this in real life are amazing. Like, so impressed. My wife built an actual ladder, like top tier right there. The fact that she built a ladder, she went and did this like for 4 hours or something, you know. And she designed it herself and measured everything, and just fabulous. I love people who have an idea and they can execute it, and it's like a physical product. I mean, not that I don't mind like non-physical products, and I think that's a very valuable service as well, but there's something special about creating something physically with your hands. I, for instance, knit in my spare time when I have spare time, and funnily enough, I almost never keep anything I make because there's always something wrong with it. I have issues with the texture, or it's slightly lopsided and I just can't wear it, but so I give it a lot away to my wife lately, but there's something special about it, and I feel like I'm imbuing, I know magic is not necessarily real, but the idea of magic is real, so you're imbuing like kind of your spirit into the item. Like, I don't really believe in spirits, but also like there's something special about physically creating an item, and I don't know how to explain that, but so yeah, I'm still like just knocking things out of this area. hoping I clear it out. Which is funny because I don't actually need this area until I can get that rock taken care of. See? Can't take that rock. Take care of that rock. And I think I need like level 2 axe to do the big logs, so that'll take a while. I'm almost out of energy yet again at like noon, 1 p.m. So it is what it is. So how many gold? I have 19 copper ore at this point. I need 20 for the furnace. And then on top of that, I need like 5 or 10 to make a copper bar. So really need that mine to open. But see, the thing about the mine is it's scary. You know, you have to beat creatures, and that's not something that's in my forte. But I like that game function because there should be challenges in a game. If it's too easy, I mean, it's not as fun. There should be a challenge. I wish it wasn't like fighting and like losing health points potentially, but I get why it's there. I don't know if I intended to give him a gift. I think I intended to say hi, but you know, it's his birthday soon. I believe I checked the calendar and it's his birthday soon, so. And Lewis, the mayor, is one of the easiest people to please, I think, in this game. Like, he likes pretty much anything you give him. At least so far. So. What am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to process geodes. Awesome. See, I think that's a museum quality piece right there, and that as well. And then I've run out of cash, so I can't do any more. Gotta leave. But I can't drop them at the museum, so at least I'm not carrying them around. And part of me wondered if I should just try to sell them, but I didn't know how rare they were, and I want to fill up the museum. Like, it's part of my thing. I like filling up things. Abysmal, says Gunther. Not a single piece in the entire collection. Slowly walks up. Oh. What's this? You found something? Let me see it. Remarkable. It's very old. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it is yours. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? We could make a groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows, if you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. So he's setting up a reward system for me to drop things at the museum. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. Perfect. And I think I have some minerals for him, which are very old because rock is old. I mean, I don't know if minerals are rock. If I remember from my geology class, it's not, but it's similar in theory. Well, not in theory. In colloquial use, I should say. And see, I finished this, so I get 250 gold so I can process the other geodes. I didn't even know this when I did that, but unexpected surprise. Let's see what I get. Clay. Open a geode for 25 gold and I get clay. I got calcite, which I think is donatable, so we'll do that. I really wonder if I'm kicking myself in the shins here by donating instead of selling, but this is how I choose to play the game. And see, I have entered things. It feels so good to do that in this game. Like, check marks off the box. Okay, who's this guy? See, I'm having real trouble selecting him. I keep on accidentally touching the bush instead of him. He's got a cool bang, though. Hey, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. Ah, okay, I guess it was just an introduction. He wasn't a game part. I mean, he was just a villager. Ooh, only got stone in that one. Ooh, I love seashells. Or clams, I should say. That's what they call them in this game. I love that shape. I think it's so iconic and it's so beautiful in its simplicity and also its complexity. So I was wondering if you could start the fire, and then I go back and check there. You still need 300 wood for that, and I know that's Elliot's area, so I can't go in there. Checking the graves. Don't check the graves. If I remember correctly, in past games I've checked the graves and it doesn't reveal anything as far as I know. But maybe it's further in the game that I should know something about it. Ooh, there's Haley. Give her a gift. Oh, thank you, I love presents. Okay, she actually liked it. In past games I've given her gifts and she's like, this is what you gave me? So I felt weird about trying to give her gifts, but that just so happened to work out. Nice. 2 clay now. I know you need clay for some of the things I want to build, so I'm saving that now. Trying to figure out what I need to craft seeds and the campfire. Probably could do the campfire right now. I still can't do the furnace because I only have 19 copper ore. It's frustrating because I don't have the mine yet, and so I can't like try to level up down there or go down to deeper levels and get the copper ore. What am I doing with that seashell? Guess I was trying to decide things and decided against it. Maybe I wanted to sell something. Love destroying that fiber thing. It's satisfying in a way. I'm already out of energy so early in the day. Still waiting for that tree to grow. For some reason I decided to destroy this one log. Reduce my energy just a little bit more. Really cutting it close here with my energy usage, but if you don't live dangerously. It's only 7:50 in the game though. Oh, am I going? Nope, I'm not going to sleep. Gotta tell my fortune and living off the land. Check for spring onion in southwest town. See, I knew that was there and it wasn't there when I checked. So I guess I gotta go back next day. If I have time. See what the fortune teller tells me. Neutral again. Okay, so nothing's really affecting my luck. And will it be sunny? It's gonna be a beautiful sunny day. Alrighty. I guess I'm going to sleep.